Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Fable 3. We are picking it up, from where we left it yesterday. If I can rally the power of speech. I'm just getting my chat up. Good, we're golden. So, last time we had Logan do his speech. We did the first encounter with the croc. Weren't you dying on the floor when I last saw you yesterday, Walter? I mean, fair enough. And we now have an expanse of desert to cross. So all we've got to do is follow the golden thread. We can explore as well in due time. It's so nice to be in a nice open environment on this game for a change. You do seem to spend a lot of your time in caves and sewers and dungeons and shit. They've actually used colours! Light colours! The fuck?
Where are you?
Alright, it's a bit of a short trek.
I need help. Please.
I'm blind. I can't see. Help me. You abandoned your friend to die. He's calling for you, while the children spread out his heart to the skies.
Is that you? What's happening?
This world is ours. We will smother every light, every last breath, from every last mouth.
Please, no, stop!
Don't
Nothing I can
leave
do.
us.
Sorry about it.
You try to run away, but you are made of sand.
The people of
You are
Albion.
falling apart between our fingers.
I have to find out just how ready you are. Fight! Attack me! Are we?
He would have done anything for you. Now he screams alone. He curses you. Not even in death will he forgive you.
Bleak.
Your strength is ebbing. We can feel it.
My brigade had been pinned down by the enemy, until there was just me and 2 other men left. We retreated into a cave, but they never came after us. They just blew the entrance, sealed us in. We spent 3 days in that cave. No light, no food. Just 3 men waiting to die in the dark.
The light in your eyes offends us. Let it go out. Are you blind? Are you blind yet? There's nothing left. You're gone. All gone.
He's still alive. The other can't be far away.
Taking a nap in the sun? Typical royalty. You had me worried there for a while.
Walter!
Don't worry, we'll find him. You just sit tight, my friend.
I've seen figs. Nice. Noosh, noosh, noosh. City of Aurora.
Can you help them?
The young one will be fine. He is strong. We need to tend to the older one at once.
Hang in there, Walter.
Walter's got this. Be well enough for tea and sandwiches in the morning.
Hey, boy.
You are awake. Good. My name is Kaelin, and you are in the city of Aurora. I have much to tell you.
Walter. How is he?
He is fortunate to be alive, but we have seen his condition before. We may be able to help him.
Is there another of my friends here? I thought I saw in the desert.
A devilishly handsome soldier by the name of Ben Finn? Not dead yet, my friend.
Please, come with me.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through. It's so good to see you. When I was fished out of the local port and Walter and you weren't there, well, I thought it was all over. Then I realized I was being an arse, and I worked my charms to get a search party out for you. Not that Kaelin here needed much persuading.
We are accustomed to misfortune. Now it is time you saw our city.
Welcome to Aurora, the city of nightmares.
The Crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death. The few of us who still live have known nothing but fear since. We never know when it will come. And we cannot hope to defeat the creature and its spawn without an army. Even with someone like you by our side. Ben Finn speaks most highly of you. But you are not the first savior to come here. Please, walk down to our streets. See for yourself. Then we may talk more.
Go ahead. I've seen enough already. I'll check up on Walter.
Explore. 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 What you got, dog? Did you just bark? Quest. Read.
I will try to honor you always, Father. I will do as you taught me. I will carry myself with the strength you gave me, and I will try to lead our people as you led them. You stood against the darkness and were an example to us all. Your courage lives on in the hearts of every Auroran. I hope I will not disappoint you. Your ever-loving daughter, Kaelin.
I mean, thanks, boy, but it wasn't much of a quest. What you got, boy?
I wish to leave a record of my survival in testament to those who did not. Last night, the Crawler descended upon Aurora again. We believed ourselves to be ready. We believed we would be safe when it returned. But no one is truly safe anymore. I watched through a window as my neighbors were torn out of their homes by those creatures. That they operate in darkness is a blessing, for I could not see what was done to them. Only hear their screams and the Crawler's laughter. And then they came to my house. The walls trembled, the floor shook. I was certain this was to be my last day. And surely it would have been, had dawn not begun to break. We are not ready for its return. We will never be ready. We will never be safe.
Okay, it wants me to go this way.
You are the one who survived the desert night.
Yes.
We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But as you can see, fortune deserted us long ago. You have come to a cursed land.
What are you doing here? Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring the dead. My wife and my child. And I stand here because I do not fear joining them.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways, wherever a memory will allow itself to live on. My wife and my daughter. You were taken from me by that which dwells in darkness. And darkness is all that is left in my life. I am thankful only that you knew little of the horror that has taken over our city since then. Reina and Bale, you are in my thoughts always. I will be with you again soon.
Very somber. Yeah, I've read it. I've read it. Jackass dog. What we got this way? A ship. Let's have a little poke around, see what we can find.
Must be nice being able to lick your own privates. But doesn't that embarrass your dog?
I see you, motherfucker. I'm just exploring.
I was hoping you'd come round. I could use a good laugh.
Oh, you're dead. You're so dead.
I'd like to come round
Fucking
to your
gnome.
house for tea. And then I'll have your mum.
200 gold.
You should go somewhere nice and peaceful.
Ah,
Like a
I haven't
cemetery.
got the ability to use my weapons yet. Oh, I'll be back. I'll be back. Your days are fucking numbered. Gonna get dropped clean on your head, Gnome San. Okay, so I get it. The town is fucked.
Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the Crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived thanks to our care. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the Crawler. We never saw him again. King Logan did not cause this, but he did nothing to stop it. Now I ask that you do what he would not. Ben Finn has told us of your quest, of your revolution. There are not many warriors left among us, but we have ships, and we are willing to fight beside you. Not because your brother wronged us, nor because we thirst for revenge, but because we want protection. We require aid if we are to survive. That is the promise you must make. Help us to rebuild Aurora and allow it to become a true part of your kingdom. Not a colony, not a thing to be used, but a place with a voice in your court. Will you make this promise?
I will.
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
Boom. If anyone wondering what the avatar picture is, it's, I believe it's Edward from Infinite Undiscovery. Game I have not played in time. Just checking I got his name right. Yep, Edward. Enter the portal of things I cannot afford, but do want. Definitely need to work on it. Do I get blades soon?
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
We are going to put that off until next time. Just one. And it is... Blades! Beautiful! Just what I wanted. So we mix that with Fireball. And you get a decent combination spell. Ah, happy days. I need to spend some time grinding out seals.
How is he? Is he gonna make it?
I do not know. The darkness is deep within him. Few ever wake.
But he's improving. I mean, you're doing your thing and he's getting better, right?
I do not wish to give you false hope.
Perhaps it would be better if we allowed him to rest.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through.
Walter?
Oh, balls to you all. You're not burying me just yet.
See? I told ya.
Yes. Shame my first sight had to be your ugly mug.
I'm sorry I left you, Walter.
You did all you could. And don't think I don't know it. I told you you'd make me proud. Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for. And I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the king Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle. You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
All right, I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the West Barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well, now you're just picking holes.
Give it up, boy.
What I want to know is what my men need to do.
That's for the future king to decide.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels. If you'll look at the map, we can go through the details.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke, and the fire, and the glory. If Paige takes the west route, it's only fair I take the east.
Which leaves the center to us. Less chance of getting lost?
Then we're agreed.
Are you sure you're up to this, Walter?
Oh, don't worry about me. I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet when I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle for Albion begin.
Alright, is it forcing me into the battle, or do I have to go to start point?
Our people are getting
Alright,
shreds
apparently
out
we're doing
there.
this
They
today.
need our help.
We need to take care of that mortar.
We've already lost one ship. Caleb,
Good shot. Do it again.
Right. It's time you led us to the front. We'll follow every step of the way. Ready? Let's go.
You really don't want to die, do you?
Watch out!
The promise you made to Kaelin is now on the wall with the
Yeah, shut up. I need to go into this one.
The
I believe.
armory is at your disposal. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary.
Blades plus fireball, please. Oh, how do I upgrade it? I think it's just because I think I can't upgrade it because I haven't invested guild points into spells. Where is my rifles? My goons.
Pistols are less accurate than rifles, but are faster and more maneuverable. Hammers are slower to swing than swords, but they do accomplish quite a bit more flattening.
It's 57 damage versus 60. We'll take that. Let's get back into the smoke.
Excellent attack! Now finish him off!
We can't get past those gates. This battle is already over. We have to take the castle now.
has been shot.
The longer we stall, the more of our people we lose.
Good shooting.
You've used
I
one
think
of
you're
those
doing
mortars before.
Buster Brown.
How about you blow up this one?
Can't say they don't deserve it, eh?
Keep it up. There's plenty more left.
Hold your ground, man! This one should be easy.
Up and at 'em, soldier! This is the moment you've been waiting for, isn't it? Well, waiting's over.
Don't stand around, soldier. Have another go!
Can you take
Gotcha.
that mortar out? It's really starting to annoy me.
Ooh, a treasure chest. You guys got this, yeah?
You dare oppose the king's men? We're under fire! Heads down, men! Look as much as you like. You're going down.
Gotta love the camera work.
They don't stand a chance against me.
You betrayed your king, and now you're going to pay for it. All right.
The mortar's down!
Get in there! Pull yourself together!
The Auroran ship should be able to move in
God
closer.
damn. The camera is not pretty, is it? It's not making a pretty battle.
Let's take the fight into the city! Ah, a bit of close combat. This is more like it. Recognize old Walter, you hobotherers.
How you feeling, Walter?
Let's go.
Fight through the pain! The enemy's shooting at us!
Execution.
I'm no harmful common soldier! Ah, that was a lucky hit! Good block, soldier! Nobody knocks down one of the king's soldiers!
Executed then.
That was easy! Yeah, that's it!
Eat some dirt, soldier boy! They deserve to die for what they did to Swifty!
10 out of 10 in. 10 out of 10 normal in.
Excellent knockdown!
Alright, completely accidental explosion, but take it. Spam that Y
We'll
button.
get through them in no time! More guard! Great shot. Did you see that? A great shot, though I say to myself.
Wow, they're not used to dealing with
Good shot!
He's thinking about eating crab.
Broke the men around a bit. I like it.
killed 9 people. Get off the ground!
I got gifts for y'all. What you got for me? Motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, I remember. You look just like this girl I used to.
I can hear a gnome, but I don't have time for it. Why didn't you go for the execution? Don't understand the game sometimes. Sometimes it's perfectly happy bringing that sword down through their spine. And other times it wants to dick around.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move! Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
You know what I like most about people? They die. I sense it. What did you eat?
Oh, I can't get round there.
You really know your mother's looks. Ooh.
Fire!
It's only a flesh wound.
Why would you ever get close when you can just stand still and spam fucking Y? Get the same result. Ah, mid-battle dig. And we get a Gemerald.
See? I can still aim straight. Flat on his arse.
See, it can fucking execute them when it wants to. Other times it just looks at you going, where? Spin out a bit.
Well, that took care of another one.
Getting a nice bit of money as well.
Good one. Bet you wish you were using that mortar, though, eh? Do you like that move, sardine cat face?
Can't we have a moment's rest?
You wouldn't want to get bored, would you? Come on!
Your timing is questionable, dog, but okay. Get a ruby. And we run into a tree and get fucking... Just fire like mad. Fire, 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 fire.
You got one, well done!
Look how easy this is.
That one was a right bugger, glad you got him. Good shot!
That bullet's just for you. He's not getting back up, that's for sure.
Another gate. And I don't think Caelin's going to be able to
Good defense. Now riposte.
People were supposed to open doors for kings, not the other way around.
Shut up.
Stopped you.
How are you not dead?
He should have surrendered.
You should have surrendered. Yes, I agree.
Look, it's Paige. That girl knows how to handle herself. Come on, we're not far from the castle now. We'll meet up with her there.
There's more of them!
Fight through the pain.
There's no way we're
Give up now, boy. There's too many of us. Take the left and strike back.
That's right, you are.
Get up, quick!
All right. That was good.
Might be facing. There's still nothing but men.
That all of them?
That's right. Aim
The
where
boy
it
got
hurts.
ganked.
Through here.
I can't wait
Paige,
to
where
hoist
are
your
you?
head on a pole and bring it to the king.
Paige!
Nobody knocks down one of the
About
king's
bloody
soldiers.
time.
Kill him!
My men are taking care of the East Barracks, but I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That deserves a round of
Oh, I
applause.
committed the crime somehow.
That was an easy shot.
How do I commit a crime in the middle of a war zone?
bet you've been wanting to do that for a long time.
Kaboom. Treasure.
Good shoot.
Elite soldiers, my ass. Have that.
Stay alert. There are more coming.
Where, boy?
We have to find a way past this gate.
Oh,
Always with the damn gates.
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up.
Ha ha! Did you see that boulder that the whole city bowed to our thunder?
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
But the treasure. As if we're still wanted, though. That's just mad.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the man I always wanted you to be.
He's a lot more than that, and now he's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my brother deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
Right, we're going to try and keep all our promises. Because we are a good egg. Raised from fine stock.
All hail, the King of Albion!
Bit of a shit crown. Not very ornate.
There he is, the King of Albion. You've made it. Just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth.
You play with words,
Your
sir,
Majesty,
and I
is an
appreciate
example of
that.
the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful king is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Judge Logan, former King of Albion, set a tax policy. Talk to Reaver, consider proposal to rebuild Old Quarter.
I'm
Very
sure
good, sir.
you'll do a marvellous job
I'm not calling you sir, I'm the fucking king.
Trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
We will do just that. To the throne room. We need a more elegant outfit.
I cannot tell you what joy it brings me to see you crowned king at last. You have a full royal suit. I must say I am in awe, even without anyone wearing it.
I like the suit, just not the colours. Yes, the Red King rises. Okay, awkward.
All stand to attention for the King of
Yes, worship me, especially you. Yes. Hello. Wonderful weather today. So glad you could come. There. Hello, dearie. How are you today? Yes. Oh, I like your enthusiasm, sir. Yes. I am pretty great. All that respect. Bring me the royal sandwich maker.
Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, brother. Now choose.
We will pardon him as a good egg.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The king has made his decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
Good. Well,
You
it
have
might be
fulfilled
good
the
if I could
first
actually
part of your
afford some
destiny.
shit.
You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are king. You can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater.
You held on to that juicy nugget, didn't you?
Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
Niche. We do not have the money for this. Yeah. So we gotta hold fire on spending guild seals. I think we can buy everything I need now in terms of power-ups and stuff. But I definitely need more seals. Definitely. 100%.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start, but you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
That is cool. That is definitely cool. Can I not get to...
This is it. Albion's
Okay.
royal treasury. The store of the kingdom's total wealth.
400 foo.
It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further. True, many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts of gold in this very room. What will it be, Your Majesty? Very well, Your Majesty.
We're not going to make a decision.
Choice. Why upset the status quo? The time for revolution has passed, and people are used to the current rate of poverty and starvation. Those who survive will thank you in the end. But you will still need to raise a lot more gold by other means. Unless you're willing to donate some of your own money to the treasury. Oh, I'm sorry. I do like a little joke now and then. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But
take from the treasury.
You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Let's be a good egg and stick. 11,000.
Reva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Reva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
Oh, we need 6.5 million in the treasury. Because at the minute we're going to lose 6 million people.
I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged during the battle.
Oh, fuck. That means I have to spend on repairs.
There are new...
We've got... Let's have a look at the quest list just before we finish for the day. We've only got the weight of the world at the minute, haven't we? So we've got to do that first. Oh well. Right. That is where we are leaving Fable 3 for today. We are going to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Final Fantasy 6. At around 5:30, I imagine, British time. But yeah, we've done a good chunk on Fable. I'm really happy with that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good night.